14 of Fox again under the basket. Jada Scott on the rebound for the Comets, and they come back up court with it. Now they're already in their own side of the basket. Going up for the layup. Nobody there. Watkins rebound, no good. Recovered back by the Bulldogs. Right in front of us on Broadcourt's court level. Take away by Todd. Todd takes it away from Rotten. Going in, and it's good. That's 8 points now for a Liberty commit. Asia Todd, she's tied with the most points in the game of the Comets, along with Captain Jada Scott. They're at 8 even, 8 and 8, as it's 23-6 now. 6 minutes left to go in the first half of play. Semifinal Friday, winner of the game is going to take on Fuquay-Varina. Rocky Mount basket's good by number 14 of Kata Fox, and she'll put her first point in the game. Unique Best coming in the game. Number 24, the Ford Junior. Outstanding job she did yesterday. She's already got now 4 points in the game. She'll be coming in. Here comes also Bulldog players, including number 24 of Akana Schrock, number 20 of Zacharika Cherry, and number 3 of Shantia Sned. So those players coming in. 5:44 in the second. Ball back in play, led by Rotten. Rotten will hand it back into 20 of Cherry. Cherry dealing with Alexa Watkins. Coming in a moment will be Nadia Stepnowski for the Comets. The guard junior at 5'5", as they go under the basket now. Playing defense is going to be the Comets. It's the Asia Washington, and a whistle and a foul.
Central personal, number 3, Ashanti Anstead.
Foul on number 3 of Ashanti Anstead. That's her first foul of the game. And the Comets will bring it back in play again, led by Delana Eves. Eves will get it back to Asia Todd. The guard Ford senior at 5'10", 5:20 in the first half of play. CRN Sports, our coverage here today from Clayton. The winner will advance to the championship round. The winner of this game goes to the championship. Playing either Fuquay-Varina Bengals or Rocky Mount. .505 now left to go in the first half of play. Ball goes out of bounds on the Bulldogs, and Clayton's going to get it back. Clayton puts it in bounds, led by Delana Eves. Hands it back to Liberty commit of Asia Todd. Asia Todd, 8 points in the game so far, tied with Jada Scott. 23-8 the score. They're going to look their way in the championship, and another layup by Jada Scott. She's got 10 points now in the first half of play. Under the basket, looking for number 4 of Alexis Eason. If Eason under pressure, going to hand it back off to number 3 of Ashanti Anstead, a whistle and a foul.
Lady Comic Personal, number 5, Asia Todd.
That's her third foul in the game. Foul against number 5 of senior Asia Todd, the 5'10 senior guard, 5'10. And that's the third foul against Asia Todd. The line is going to be number 3, Ashanti Anstead. She makes her first. Her first points of the game for Ashanti Anstead, the guard sophomore at 5'7". She'll make her first basket. She's at the line. She'll shoot for the second, and it bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound goes back to Clayton. Delana Eves back to Jada Scott. All the way on the other end of the court to Asia Todd. Todd will look for Nadia Stepnowski. Stepnowski there on the rebound. She'll fight it with Todd. The defense is going on hard by the Bulldogs, but at Unique Best slams it home, keeps it away from allowing number 20 of Cherry to get it. The lights just literally flickered inside the gymnasium. They've had some problems recently of the power going out, which delayed the start. Foul on number 34 of Jada Scott. That's her first. And in comes Shirley Moses.
She got 4 fouls. How many fouls? 34 games. 2. And white 3.
Lady Bulldog, double foul, number 3.
She got 1. She got 1. One foul on Jada Scott, so there's a little question about fouls on the call by the public address there, but it is 1 foul for Jada Scott. She has 10 points in the game, leading the way. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to Clayton. Eves puts it inbound back to Asia Todd. Under 4 minutes left to go in first half play. 27-9. The winner goes to the championship. Semifinal Friday, they got a win over Corinth Holder yesterday, 49-46. West Johnston went down to the Nash Central Bulldogs yesterday, 30-27 to advance to this game of the semifinal. The winner of Fuquay Arena and Rocky Mount later tonight in the 7 o'clock hour will decide who will play Clayton or Nash Central for the championship tomorrow at 7 p.m. The Comets win, which is looking to be a high probability, then we will broadcast it on CRN. As Asia Washington looks to be coming in on the sub. 3:25 left to go in the first half. Under pressure is Asia Todd on defense for Comets. Sherry now gets it back to Rawton. Right in the middle, there's a travel call. Traveling against the Bulldogs, and Clayton will get it back. Here comes Mackenzie Henninger. She goes in the game, as well as number 3, Asia Washington. Number 14 for the Bulldogs is a sub as well of Katea Fox. 3:19 in the first half. It's 27-9. Second period about to ramp up, and the Comets bring it back in play again. Led by Washington. Washington sets it up under pressure in defense. Dylan now but 14-24 of Fox and Schrock. Here comes Washington. Washington looking inside the crease in the paint, looking for Henninger. Henninger now gets it back to Washington. Washington goes back to Henninger. Henninger goes back to Washington, and they play hot potato. Now they go to the inside of the court. Goes to Stepnowski. Stepnowski looks for Eves under the basket, and that's now 4 points for Delaney Eves. Delaney Eves, number 32, the power forward sophomore, now 4 points in the game for her in the first half of play. The Bulldogs playing strong now. Under the basket and a steal and a takeaway. And there's a double dribble call on the Comets against 23 of Mackenzie Henninger. Henninger puts her head down in disbelief, a little disappointment, but she's got to shake it off and continue on here. The ball will go back and play inbounds to the Bulldogs, led by 14 of Fox. Fox will get it back in to Easton under the paint, now under the crease, looking for the basket inside, and a steal. Henninger came out of nowhere, slammed it, got it. Todd's got it. Take away. They'll reset. 2:20 left to go in the first half. And there's contact made, ball made, last made by the Bulldogs. Clayton will bring it back in play. Shirley Moses will bring it back in inbounds to the Comets right under the basket, looking for Delana Eves. Eves looking for Henninger. Mackenzie Henninger. Now looking to see if she can find Stepnowski. Stepnowski on the other side of the arc. Looking there, trying to find now Washington. No one home. Here comes Henninger. She'll go on her own. Throws it back to Stepnowski. Stepnowski back to Henninger. Henninger now under pressure, dealing with the defense of Fox. Henninger now stops, resets, regroups, and goes again. 1:55 clock running down. 29-9. Comets are up by 20. Winner goes to the championship. Washington goes back to Stepnowski. Now back to Henninger. Under the basket, Delaney Eves. Eves misses. Gets her on rebound. There's a whistle and a foul. As number 12, Julie Clement will be coming in for the Comets in just a moment.
Number 3 is Shanti Anstead, her third team.
Foul against Ashanti Anstead. That's her third foul in the game for the Bulldogs. Ashanti Anstead, the guard sophomore at 5'7". This will bring Delaney Eves to the line, and she'll shoot 2. She'll miss the first.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 31, Jocelyn Guy.
Here comes number 31 coming in for the Bulldogs. Jocelyn Guy.
Checking in for the Comets, number 12, Julie Clement.
Julie Clement in for Clayton. We're at 1:45 left to go in the first period. Steal and a takeaway by Washington. Washington holding off Schrock on defense, and she will make it work. Her first points of the game. And we have now 90 seconds of first half play remaining here from Cleveland. Semifinal Friday in the John Jacobs Christmas Classic. Jump ball, possession arrow is going to go back to the Bulldogs. Here comes number 10, Princess Richardson, in the game for the Comets. Taking a break will be Asia Washington. She just got a point. 1 foul for her. 18 fouls on the Comets, 17 fouls on the Bulldogs. Back in play are the Bulldogs, but in possession. And there is a over-the-line call. They're going to give the ball back to Clayton.
In for the Bulldogs, number 13.
13 and 22 of Jaden Gunter and Mallory Rawton going in for the Bulldogs. Bringing it back in bounds is going to be Julie Clement. Clement to Hedinger. Less than 80 seconds remaining. A whistle coming up. And the ball's going to go back to Nash Central. 32-9. Gunter handed him back in to 14 of Fox. And Fox and Gunter go back and forth. Now is going to be Easton with the ball. Easton will hand it off now to number 13 of Gunter. Gunter will now look and try to find Rawton. Rawton slipped up, lost the ball for a second, gathered, recapitalized. We're under 1 minute left to go in the first half of play. Fighting for the ball. Whistle and a foul, I believe, coming up. I thought they were going to call jump ball, but they actually are going to call no foul. They're just going to say it's out of bounds. They're going to give the ball back to Nash Central. 49 seconds, less than 50 seconds remaining in the first half of play. As Nash Central will bring it back in bounds, led by Fox. Back again to Gunter. Gunter goes back to Eason. Eason now, and she lost the ball! Backcourt violation, as it will go back to Clayton. And it's going to give the ball back to Clayton here now. 41.5 seconds in the first, 32-9. Hedinger putting the ball in play. Now a takeaway by Nash Central. They'll get it back. Running the clock down, ending the first half. 20 seconds remaining. Hedinger with the ball for the Comets as Nash Central couldn't get anything done. Here comes Hedinger. She'll put it, whistle and a foul, and the basket's good. Mackenzie Hedinger's first points of the game is a basket and a foul. First foul against Gunter, against the Bulldogs, Jaden Gunter, the guard junior at 5'5". Basket was good for Mackenzie Hedinger, the guard sophomore at 5'7", number 23 for Clayton. She'll make also her last other shot. So Hedinger now with 3 points in the game. 13 seconds in the first half remain. 35-9. The winner goes to the championship for the 5th annual John Jacobs Christmas Classic. And this first half is about to be over. First half in the books. And as it stands, it is 35-9. 35-9, the first half in the books. Again, we're going to have the Osborne Company halftime show here in just a moment. We'll come back from Cleveland and bring it to you. As again, the Clayton Comets taking on the Nash Central Bulldogs. The winner goes to the championship round to face either Rocky Mount or Fuquay Arena tomorrow night. If the Comets win, we got it for you tomorrow evening on CRN, the Community Radio Network. We'll be back from Cleveland, North Carolina in just a moment with the Osborne Company halftime show. As it stands, Clayton 35 and Nash Central 9. You're tuned in to CRN, the Community Radio Network.
When you are looking for a company to help build your next project, what do you look for? Price? Honesty? How about our general contractor with integrity? If this sounds like you, it's time to call my friends over at Osborne Company Incorporated. No matter what project you have in mind, the Osborne Company will get it right the first time. Just listen to some satisfied customers. Every detail was given its due attention. We have done major projects over the years, and the quality of the work given to us by Osborne was far superior to other companies. Sound like a company you want to deal with? Head over to osbornecompany.com to see what they can do for you today. Or give them a call and talk with the friendly staff at 336-623-2111. The Osborne Company. Integrity, excellence, and value.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.